According to the Australian Bureau of Statistics 2008, the elderly population is rapidly growing. It's come to a stage where the population is roughly accounted for 12.7%, and has surpassed the population percentage of children between the ages of 0 and 5. Now, when we look at these statistics and see that elderly population is continuously growing, it is important that as the government as well as organisations are able to implement programs or initiatives to keep this population healthy, safe, and having an overall positive well-being. In doing so, there are a few programs which do implement specific strategies. We have the COTA South Australia, which is a program which provide a program called Strength for Life, and this program caters for the physical muscle strengthening aspects of the elderly. They work for they help with joint strengthening, muscle strengthening, and as well as socialization and positive self-esteem with the use of sports physiologists and exercise trainers. They run classes and also make individual programs for those who have chronic conditions. Similarly, we have the HUR in Australia, Organisation of Australia in Queensland, who do the very same thing. They have a lot of equipment for that are safe for the elderly, and do also provide classes as well as individual sessions. Now, we have a look at strategies, and we see that there's a Department of Health and Aging, the Choose Health Be Active, which is a program or strategy for the elderly, and they provide information on keeping physically fit, why it's important to be physically fit, amount of fitness that should be used or should be experienced every single day, and specific activities that help with muscle strengthening, aerobic activity, and whatnot. Similarly, a pamphlet created by the Australian Government Department of Health provides information and specific activities on balance, flexibility, and muscle strengthening. Now, when we look at these programs and strategies, we see that they try to provide two different needs that an elderly person needs to continue being healthy, safe, and have an overall well-being. One, we look at the physiological needs as well as the sociological needs. Now, according to Nelson in 2007, aerobic activity, muscle strengthening, flexibility, and balance are all essential aspects for positive aging and need to be implemented with a day-to-day program. This is seconded by Chatsko, stating that aerobic and muscle strengthening can increase up to 20 to 30% with older adults. Now, obviously, this needs to be implemented in a day-to-day situation, day-to-day program and experiences. Programs such as the HUR and the COTA provide these and have classes for these so the elderly population can come and have a trainer there looking over them and taking care of them. Strategies such as the Department of Health and Aging Be Active guideline, as well as the Department of Health pamphlet, provide information on how the elderly can improve their muscle strengthening ability, flexibility, as well as aerobic activities within a home lifestyle situation. Although they can take these outside of the house and do these with friends and family within a park or specific safe environment. Chatsko continues to say that older adults who are physically active have similar results of aerobic muscular strength as those who are young with less physical activity. Now, it's evident that we see that as time goes by, physically active adults are able to live a healthier and a stronger life, which in turn can be better, somewhat better, or similar to those of a younger age and do not experience physical activity. Now, we start to look at the sociological aspects of an elderly adult, and it's important that we see that we need to find what motivates these adults. Sociological aspects include the type of environment they're in, ethnicity, and why these people want to experience physical activity. Now, Bandura, 1986, cited in 2001, states that perception of enjoyment and support from social connections play a vital role in positive outlook of physical activity. Now, social connections may include family, friends, people that experience physical activity with the elderly, people within a class. All these connections provide a positive outlook of physical activity. Mullen, 2011, continues to say that for the elderly population, intrinsic motivation applies little to overall want to participate. It is the need of the benefit accomplished as well as the support from close connections that plays a vital role in participation in physical activity. And that's when we look at CODA, South Australia, as well as the HUI Australian organisation, where they promote classes. These classes are able to provide a social experience where elderly are able to meet friends, invite their families, and feel the support and self-esteem and motivation to continue doing physical activity. It is important that whether it's the elderly or any other age group, motivation keeps someone continuing to participate in physical activity or anything else in life. This is seconded by Dacey 2008 as well as King in 2001, saying that enjoyment is one of the largest predictors for elderly to want to experience physical activity. So we see that physiological as well as sociological needs are met by programs and strategies implemented by the government. With the rise of elderly population within the country, it is important that we keep catering for the elderly, keep providing these programs, making sure that the elderly are comfortable, not only within the environment surrounding them, but as well as the specific programs being implemented to keep them fun, keep them motivated, and always providing them with a safe and healthy lifestyle. That's what the government needs to continue doing to make a healthier Australia for the elderly population. Thank you.